So what I want to do first is thank all of you who were at the meeting yesterday and just do a little bit of a review. It was an incredibly rich day. As you know, it was the Tortoise Who Taught Us a Scholar's Day. So it was very exciting and very interesting. And we had a wonderful mix of people with Eric, Richard, Byron, and Diane. So I want to particularly thank them. Today's session is no less rich. It's going to be a very exciting one, and I want to thank all of the speakers for that. This is my day of thanks, I believe. And so the other people that I really must thank are the staff at University of Southern California Libraries who have met through their emails, through their programming, through their PDFs on the meeting, as well as moderating both days and providing the what I thought was a fun exhibition experience for the Wonderland Award last night. Specifically, Hugh McHarg, who's the moderator today, Tyson, who was the worker person of Wonderland and also participated in the exhibition, Anne Marie, Malcolm Maxwell, and Patty Johnson, who has been with each of you to make sure the technology and that you were comfortable with what we were doing. So particularly want to thank them. Curtis Fletcher and Samir Goshen for doing all of the work and for the exhibitions yesterday. So thank you all. Internally, I want to make a big call out to the Common Curators Committee. I think that's our name. And that's a group that Heather is the chairman of in the society. And she and the committee, which is composed of April James, Claire Imholtz, Ellie Schaefer-Salins, and myself. A little bit of me, it's mostly
and
them.
Dana Noon.
And sorry, Dana is on. I see Dana, she's on the sofa. Sorry, Dana. So they are the program committee and they come up with the ideas for what we're going to do on the monthly events. So those are fun meetings, they're fun events, and I would like to encourage you, if you have any suggestions, that you send them to us. And there is a way to do that by email. So that would be LCSNA social media at outlook.com. So we've gone off of suggestions from other meetings, as well as a survey that was done last year. And I think it's been successful, and we would love to continue that, but we need your ideas and participation, of course. So I want to tell you what's upcoming. So the next monthly event that's coming up in May is called Parlor Performance. And Heather will tell you about that when we get to the end of the day. And then A Collector's Path by Spencer Stewart, who is an outsider, but is a big collector and does a really terrific presentation about thinking about your collections or how to start or what a collection means to people. So I'd encourage you to join in that as well. Yesterday, I went over the publications that the organization is involved in. I think there are 3 areas that we really focus on. One is scholarship, scholarly publications. One are member meetings and social events. And so, and then the meetings are the the 2 semi-annual meetings are the other area. So for the publication area, I wanted to let you know what your membership is used for and what is available currently and all the work that's been happening in the last, say, 2 years, which, you know, is short life, is a short time for publication schedules. So the Lewis Carroll pamphlets, volume 6, just came out in 2021, and they're available through the University of Virginia Press. And I noticed that there's not link to that press on our site, but I'll make sure we fix that. Charlie Levitt is working on a book called Formed by Faith, and the Lewis Carroll Society of North America has provided some funds to support the production of that volume. And you would, as a member, receive a really significant discount to that book. The Through the Looking Glass, Volume 4 and 5 is going to hopefully be completed at the end of this year, I think, by John Linseth. And although it's not a society publication, it has a lot of brain power from members in the society. So I would encourage you to look for that. It's a pretty significant publication. And then in 2023 through 2024, Charlie Levitt is the editor and leading a piece for the Lewis Carroll Handbook, which is a bibliography to update the Lewis Carroll works that was done by Madden Green Crutch. And that will also be a really important volume for the Carroll Society. So those are things that are going on, and that's what your membership goes for toward to support. And the meetings for this year are all virtual, and we're hoping that next year we'll be able to switch back, at least in part, to meet you on location, as well as continue the online presence of webcasting. So that's kind of the update. And this is a terrific day. I wish you all well, and we'll be talking literally. Thank you.